Mao's Top 10 Moments, selected and presented by Zoe. Mao couldn't decide what he wanted to study. Many of his peers had the same problem because of the uncertain times. He tried a few different subjects before settling on education. He graduated from a teacher's training school in 1918. He left Changsha for Beijing to attend the university, but he did not have enough money to be a full-time student, so he worked as a librarian's assistant for 6 months before returning to Changsha to teach. By 1920, he had become the principal of a grammar school in Changsha. Mao joined a provincial unit of the Revolutionary Army and served 6 months. This experience satisfied his boyhood fascination with military heroes and Chinese warriors. This was probably when he first started to be interested in being a part of the army, and probably helped him when he was chairman of the military commission that controlled the People's Republic of China. On July 21, 1921, Mao was Hunan's delegate to the founding meeting of the Chinese Communist Party in Shanghai. This was probably when he first started to become important to the Communist Party. In 1911, he joined the Shanghai Revolution against the ruling Qing dynasty. This was probably when he first started to become a revolutionary. By October 1949, Mao had led the Communists to victory over the Nationalists after more than 20 years of civil war. They had chased the Nationalists off the mainland to the island of Taiwan. This was when Mao became chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, chief of state of the new People's Republic of China, and the chairman of the military commission that controlled the People's Liberation Army. In October 1927, he led a group of Hunan peasants to the mountains of the Jiangxi province, where he and other party members created a government and began building an army. They gained peasant support by redistributing land. This was the beginning of the Red Army. While in Jiangxi, the Red Army developed the tactics that would defeat the Nationalists later. These tactics were to get a base of support in the countryside and encircle the cities to choke off the Nationalists. On October 1, 1949, he proclaimed the founding of the People's Republic of China, which was the start of Communist China. The Nationalists retreated to the island of Taiwan and set up a government. In 1934, the Communists were chased by the Nationalists for 6,000 miles from Jiangxi to the mountain town of Yan'an in the northern Jiangxi province. Only a tenth of the 80,000 fighters who began the march survived. This was known as the Long March. From then on, Mao was the undisputed Chinese Communist leader. In 1959, Mao started the Great Leap Forward, which was meant to modernize China's industrial capacity. Instead, combined with a 2-year drought, it caused a 2-year famine that killed around 30 million people. This was one of Mao's greatest failures. In 1966, he started the Cultural Revolution. The Cultural Revolution was a 10-year campaign to try and revive revolutionary spirit. This was probably what Mao was best known for.